Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video. It's time for another top 5 video. For today's top 5 video, with The Masked Singer Season 6 now finally done, let's talk about not The Masked Singer, but let's talk about The Masked Dancer. And it was pretty much almost very similar to The Masked Singer, except for 2 things. One, it hasn't gotten any newer seasons. For example, it hasn't gotten a season 2 or season 3. I assume it was a one-off season 1 thing, although I feel like it deserves maybe another season or 2. I don't know, but anyways. And 2, instead of guessing based on their vocals, the judges had to guess based on their clues and the choreography and a little bit of speaking words here and there on who the performer was. So let's get into the top 5 masked dancers. And so for this list, these are just the 5 that are personally my favorites in my opinion. And nothing against any of the other contestants that appeared on the show, but I just like these 5 a little bit more. But without further ado, let's get right into it. And then at number 5, we have the Cricket. Such a cool costume, very unique looking a little bit, and also very funny, and really this person got into character. So much so, I was getting, and the judges were getting vibes like this could be someone that's like very comedic and very comedian, like Jim Carrey almost. Although technically Jim Carrey might be a little bit taller than the Cricket, but still the way he committed to the character and doing all these little mannerisms that a Cricket would do, it felt like something Carrey would do. That it surprised the judges that it was singer and performer Brian McKnight. I can't recall a lot of the clues that he gave, but I know there was one in particular that he had a very long-lasting relationship with his wife, and I know that's a basic thing to say, but I know there was some clues to his songs. I just can't remember them all, but he was definitely a surprise to see. At number 4, we got the Exotic Bird. She definitely had a lot of talent, and you could tell this was someone that has a lot of talent. She said she has been doing this for quite a while. She's been in this race for, I don't remember how many years, but she's been in this race, in this light, and in the limelight, the starlight, spotlight of things for quite a while, and definitely very colorful. She performed some really great choreography and two really great songs, especially to a Paula Abdul song, which in fact Paula Abdul was a judge on the season, and right from the gate for Paula Abdul, since she did a Paula Abdul song and how much Paula Abdul was an influence to her, it was Jordin Sparks, and definitely a delight to see Jordin Sparks. It's been a while seeing her in any light at all in terms of fame, but maybe that's just me. But still, great to see her at least still doing some things with her life and with her performance. Number 3 is the Zebra. This guy had so much energy in him, with such liveliness, and his choreography may have not been the best, but he knew how to really bring that entertainer and that liveliness and that energy just to that character. It was so perfect for him to be the Zebra with how much he committed, and he has a lot of footwork. He may not be a dancer, but he's got a lot of footwork. So with him having a lot of footwork, there was perhaps guesses of this could be maybe a MMA fighter, because MMA fighters know a lot of good footwork. Then maybe this was kind of to his advantage. So there was, I think I want to say, I can't remember the guy's name, but I think his name's McGregor was a guess. It wasn't McGregor, but I want to say it was his opponent in an MMA fight before. I don't really watch MMA, but I want to assume in the clue package he was McGregor's opponent, and that was Oscar De La Hoya. He was awesome and just lots of fun. Did a lot of great choreography to really great songs. At number 2, we got the Cotton Candy. So small, so petite, but yet so graceful and so full of just talent with her dance moves. And you can tell this was someone that may not be a dancer, but she is a gymnast. She did a lot of like pushing the envelope and pushing the limits with her performances and with her choreography, really incorporating a lot of these new things into it. A lot of guesses were thrown into the cotton candy, but I think the two that stayed the most consistent throughout the season was either Simone Bai, I think her name was, and Gabby Douglas, who are both gymnasts, and they are really known for a lot of this stuff. And it was Gabby Douglas, since she has done a lot of Olympics, she's done a lot of gymnasts and gymnastics. It really makes a lot of sense, and it was just so cool to see her on the show, and she's just an iconic gymnast, sports enthusiast, all around, global, worldwide winner. Now, before I unveil my number one pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Singer and a social media juggernaut, Mackenzie Ziegler.
You dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more.
Elizabeth Smart, activist, speaker, and best-selling author. World-renowned dancer and Dancing with the Stars champion, Maxim Smigalski.
And now, my number one pick of my top 5 masked dancers is, drumroll please, Ice Cube! Well, not that Ice Cube, but Ice Cube. I know he was only in one performance, and no pun intended, but he was very cool costume-wise, and let me just get to the chase and just get right into it, because it was such a surprise and such a shock and such a reveal to see that Bill Nye the Science Guy was on a show like The Masked Dancer. How awesome was that? This is as big as when Kermit the Frog was on The Masked Singer. It's that big of a deal and that much of an impact, and just how awesome of this for Bill to be on this show. I mean, it's freaking Bill Nye the Science Guy. You can't get any more better than that. You can't get any more awesome than that. And that's why Ice Cube was my favorite, because it's freaking Bill Nye. It was just so funny. It was so cool of him. And yeah, the clues did add up because of several scientific clues, because Bill Nye is obviously a big person of science, a big man of all things space, science, chemicals, and EMC and stuff like that. Whether it was obvious or not, and the judges, specifically Ken, knew it was Bill Nye the Science Guy a little bit, it's still just to have a guy like Bill on the show was just so awesome. And those are my favorite masked dancers. Let me know in the comments, who were your favorites? Did I leave any out? Let me know. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week. Make sure you ring that bell. I do new videos every day, if not every week. Share the video with family, friends, all that good stuff and more. Leave some suggestions in the comments section. You name it, I'll look into it. Also leave some questions down there too, so I can eventually build up to a Q&A for you guys. Tomorrow there will be, I'm gonna have another Madden stream for you guys, so stay tuned to that tomorrow morning or sometime in the afternoon, but most likely tomorrow morning. And I'll have a premiere for you guys tomorrow too. And what else for you guys? Pretty much look out for regular things in between the holidays, and I'm gonna have some holiday content for you guys before the week of Christmas, or in between from now until Christmas Eve, maybe a little after Christmas, like sometime maybe like the 28th, 29th, I don't know, depending on if I want to keep adding more Christmas stuff after Christmas is over, so we'll see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.